Good evening, I'm Gutgsell. Jasper boys soccer off to a 12-1 start heading into Thursday's big home match with Washington. The Wildcats have reeled off 12 straight wins since a season-opening loss to Memorial. Jasper coach Kendall on the keys to the Cats' success so far.
I think a lot of it is just really the experience that this team came in with. We had a great season last year, a 14-win season, and a lot of those key players are back. And I think a big part of it is just setting high, lofty goals early. Playing a team like Memorial, first game of the season, they're ranked number one now in the state. You know, and you come out, you play at that level, you play in a close game, and you keep playing at that level, and the rest of the season goes really well.
You guys have done well offensively. Just talk about the offense that your team has produced.
We're putting up numbers at a record pace, but you know, I think the biggest thing for us right now is our balance. You know, we've got 77 goals, but nobody's got more than 12 or 13 of them individually. So we're spreading those goals around amongst 4 or 5 different guys, and there's about 10 different guys that have got their name in the scorebook this year. So you know, you can't really just shut down one guy and shut us down completely.
What about defensively and in the goal?
You know, really our defense has played so well. We've had 2 or 3 games where the goalie hasn't touched the ball, which is, you know, kind of a best case scenario. We'd love to see those guys get tested a little bit every once in a while. But, you know, we had 2 or 3 games in a row there where the ball didn't really cross midfield. And that's a testament not only to our back 3, but also the outside and central midfielders that do such a great job defensively on winning those balls even in transition so that we don't get in really bad numbers down situations in the back half.
You know, coaches are always striving for more. What does this team need to do to get better, Kyle?
We're looking for some challenges. I mean, really for us right now, we're looking to play at a high level and have to play a full 80 minutes. You know, we've been in a situation where, you know, Forest Park tested us a little bit last week, but outside of that, we've played a lot of 40-minute games and been able to kind of call off the dogs at halftime. And so really these last 3 games of the season, we've got, you know, Washington, Castle, and Bloomington South, and those teams are all teams that are going to push us the full 80 minutes and hopefully force us to have to play a full game and defend late in the game, which I think is, you know, something that we haven't had to do lately.
Washington next up, how do you look at that match, Kyle?
You know, it's one of those things where for years we circled that one before the season even started. It was always the biggest game of the season. We were in the same sectional, we're in the same conference. And then we spent a couple of years in a different sectional, but now we're back together. And, you know, the rivalry is still alive and well. You know, I'm not ashamed to say that they owned us for a lot of years. And, you know, now we've knocked them off 2 out of the last 3. We'd love to make it 3 out of 4. And, you know, we went undefeated in the conference last year, and we're one step away from doing that again.
The Hatchets and the Wildcats Thursday night at the Jasper High School soccer field. Jay Cutler had a big game on Monday Night Football last night. He threw 2 touchdown passes to Martellus Bennett as the Bears beat the Jets 27-19 out in New Jersey. Cutler was 23 of 38 for 225 yards. Chicago 2-1. They will play the Packers at Soldier Field on Sunday. Adam Wainwright won his 20th game last night. The St. Louis Cardinals beat the Cubs at Wrigley 8-zip. He is 20-9. It's the second time in his career that Wainwright has won 20. Tonight, Shelby Miller goes for the Cardinals. The Cubs counter with rookie Kyle Hendricks. Milwaukee on life support in the National League. They are in Cincinnati to take on the Reds. Mike Fiers against Johnny Cueto. And in the Big Ten football ranks, Purdue and Illinois. They'll play October 4th in Champaign. Big Ten says that will start at noon Eastern Time. Stay tuned. We'll have more WJTS-AT news after this.